Welcome to BISU, Bicara Seru, hosted by Bestpackers.co.id. Here we will talk about travel and some other information related. With interesting guests, we will fulfill every curiosity for our listener. So stick around and enjoy our talks.
Menghirup udara dulu karena kita mencoba untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris ya. Pelatihan untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris.
Lidahnya harus diganti lagi ya.
Oke, selamat siang semuanya. Balik lagi kita di Bisu Podcast.
Selamat siang.
Hari ini kita kedatangan tamu spesial from Portugal. Yes, Portugal ya?
Yeah. From Portugal or from Java?
A little bit more far, Portugal.
Oke. Ini selain kita mau ngobrol, sekalian mau ngetes saya untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris kayak gimana?
Ya, kali ini gue pengen challenge gimana untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris.
Oke.
Nah, ini kali pertamanya nih Bestpackers, kita mengundang salah satu owner hostel yang ada di Canggu. Pokoknya kalian tuh udah pernah lihat ya hostelnya, dan hostelnya keren banget. Apa Bim? Pokoknya sangat
Instagramable banget dan emang sesuai dengan lokasi di Canggu dan yang pasti bakal nyaman banget kalau misalnya kalian liburan ke Bali.
Dan juga owner-ownernya ini, can you introduce yourself, Mister?
First ladies.
First ladies.
Ibu first, yeah.
Hello everybody, my name is Anna. I'm from Portugal and I'm living in Bali for 3 years now. And we just recently last year started a new project which is called Guru Canggu Boutique Hostel.
Guru Canggu.
And we are thrilled to be here representing the hostel and talking a little bit about our product and hopefully have you to come and join us one of these days.
Wah, bahasa Inggrisnya keren banget ya. It's speaking English.
Jadi ini Anna. Yang satu adalah Fransisco.
Yeah, my name is Fransisco. I'm very glad that you invite us to come here. I see this amazing studio you have, very professional, and we have an amazing podcast going on. So I'm coming Bali now for 11 years.
11 years?
11 years?
Yes, but coming going, and then 5 years ago I built up my first PMA, and then I started to physically come to Bali 2 years ago, and then this idea of doing the hostel come up, but then before opening, the COVID come. So that's the story.
Nah, jadi Bestpackers kita ini adalah platform dan juga hostel yang sama-sama bertumbuh pada saat pandemi.
Oh,
ya kan, Bim, ya?
okay,
Pas banget. Ya, sorry, Fransisco. Sorry. Ya, Ana ya. We fight
Together,
ya.
Yes,
We grow together, ya.
We together opened during pandemic.
Yes.
When everybody was closing, yeah.
Yeah, and everyone think that we are crazy.
No.
Not crazy.
The most crazy, the bold ones are the crazy ones that are achieve more.
Courageous.
Courageous ya.
Oh, courageous.
Jadi sebenarnya satu hal sih yang bisa diangkat dari perjuangan kita nih antara platform based hostel. What we can learn from here is to not stop when difficulties come. Jika kesulitan datang, itu kita nggak bisa stop gitu aja. We have to do something. We have to
react.
Life have to go on. Ya, gitu.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes, that's what we did. And we are
Jadi,
still doing.
ya.
With new projects. Like this is open to tourism, we don't stop.
Iya, jadi harus berpikir positif selalu.
Yeah, and we wish
Think positive.
after pandemic we are going to
We like water.
What?
Pokoknya intinya setelah pandemi semuanya akan normal dan kita udah siap untuk
We will be ready.
We are ready after pandemic.
Yeah, my teacher, my guru, the
Yeah.
guru of Guru Canggu.
Yeah.
There is a guru there. Yeah.
Wow.
With online meditation program. He says you have two ways of being. Why you are like ice, or I like water. Yeah. It's the same. Ice is frozen water.
Yeah, it's frozen.
So people, what happened during COVID? They frozen. Yeah. Or you flow.
Yes.
And that's what we are doing. we are the water, my friend.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I have a question for dua pembicara di sini.
Yeah.
The first time adalah
Two of our speakers. Yeah.
to our speakers.
Yeah.
When do you start in living in Bali?
From
In
Anna.
So I came to Bali in June 2018.
Yeah, okay.
I came to work in a hotel in Uluwatu. So my background is hospitality for almost 15 years. So this means I'm getting old. So I came from Portugal to work in this hotel, and that's what I've been doing. Then the pandemic came, and I had the chance to meet new people with the pandemic. So this also opened new opportunities, and that's why we are here today.
Oh, okay, this good. Good. Okay.
Ngerti? Ngerti sampean?
Yeah, tahu. And how about you, Mister?
So I've been living outside Portugal now for 18 years. I live long time in India, I live long time in South America, Thailand and Luxembourg.
Oh.
And then I was invited to come and do a biodynamic breathing workshop in Tejakula. And I had many friends living in Ubud because I'm an acupuncturist.
Oh.
I'm a doctor in Oriental medicine. So
Dia bisa acupuncture loh, Bim.
yeah, I do Japanese acupuncture.
Oh.
I learn Chinese, but I do Japanese. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So then I come here to do this workshop. I had many friends living in Ubud. I went to Tejakula, did the workshop. And this is my first time in Bali.
When
was
was that?
2010. This is 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Yeah, 11 years ago. And then obviously I started to fall in love. This is a special place. And I decided that moment I will live in Bali one day. So I went back to Europe, organized my life. And it took me 7 years until I did the company, and 9 years until I officially decided to come and live here. So only in 2019 I started living in Bali with guitars and company and everything.
I see. So.
And I met Anna.
And you met Anna.
I met Anna before the hostel was open. And
are you, sorry, maybe this is quite personal, but are you guys together?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes only.
Sometimes we are not together.
We are partners in business
And in crime.
and in love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are together now for almost 2 years, since almost the pandemic started. It was before the pandemic we met. We started to be together, we went, traveling this beautiful island, with hotels in Ubud. We went to Tejakula as well, to that place. And then the COVID started to come up, and then everything started to close. It was not easy those days. Remember March?
Yeah.
But it was.
March it was.
And then Iguana was there, and then the hotel where she was working started to diminish the staff, and then we decided to work together.
Slowly, yeah.
And then the hostel was closed.
The hostel.
My hostel was closed.
Yeah.
It was not finished. And then I did 50 in September. And I decided, Julie, I said, Iguana, let's open hostel. I said, well, it's COVID. This is the moment. We do birthday party.
July 2019?
No, July I decided, I opened September, yeah?
Oh, okay.
So in 2 weeks is my birthday again, you are invited, yeah? So then I said, we are going to open the hostel.
Yeah.
Because they said September may be open, you remember last year?
Oh ya, jadi waktu 2019 September itu kan maunya rencananya buka tuh. Makanya hostelnya maunya buka September.
Oh, okay. After pandemic.
After that.
And then Iguana said, maybe, I don't think, maybe, okay, I am. And then she said, okay, maybe not, because then things start to happen, and then we start to do, and then she started to like, and then we started to do. And then we open, no guests.
Oh, okay.
Now I spend more money, no guests. And then we start to do other stuff. Yeah. So we opened officially in September, but this hostel was started to be designed in, I would say, September 2019.
September.
Start to renovate.
So you already have an idea of creating a hostel a year
There
ago.
was a plan with my partners before.
Yeah.
And we had a plan to do a girly guest house in Canggu with specific kind of dorm. And because I was living in Canggu and they were living in Watu, I would be the manager, and they gave the name, not me. Because I do acupuncture, massage and all that. So they said the Guru Canggu.
Oh, okay.
What was your first idea? Idenya pertama kali itu seperti apa ya, Bin ya? Mungkin kita juga teman-teman Bestpackers juga yang pernah ngelihat Guru Canggu tuh mungkin kan sangat instagramable banget ya.
Ya, karena emang tema dari Guru Canggu adalah mereka tropical in design, and then suasananya itu kayak hijau, green, and adem gitu loh.
Turquoise, everything is in turquoise, and you know it's so apa ya?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Well, we are Portuguese. So it's a little bit inspired in the, this Mediterranean kind of feeling. South Portugal, Greece, that's why we see the wine.
With a mix of Miami. There are some bricks look like Miami. And this, we need to say, was the merit of one of my partners, Anna Cook. And she was the one mainly that had the vision to do this beautiful place. There is we not take credits for people who really did. They are coming out of the partnership now because they are not in Bali. Unfortunately, they need to go Europe. But it was her vision and it worked. The thing is that we need to readapt some stuff because during COVID, now the market is different. So we need to change, and we will do some renovation soon.
Okay. But it's already good.
No. Something coming up. I cannot.
We will do some upgrades.
Upgrade.
Yes.
Let's put it like that.
Bestpackers coba kalau kalian mungkin kedepannya akan ke Guru Canggu, kalian bisa cek di besthostel.co.id ya. Mungkin akan kelihatan lebih berbeda karena mereka punya rencana untuk upgrade hostelnya.
Oh gitu. Oke.
What will be the upgrade? Mungkin bisa share sedikit ya.
Design or facilities.
Yeah,
You have live on the hostel. Or escalator.
No, let's put it like that. Every project, like every hospitality project, grows with the guests. So and I'm used to this because we come with this idea, the managers, the owners, the CEOs, and they have this idea of a product, right? And then when we start having guests, they slowly start to letting us know and guide us in the direction of their needs. And then we see, okay, maybe we need to do this, so incorporate that. So in this case, the idea, not to spoil, because we are not going to go ahead and say it, but the idea is to give a more rich experience, so they feel like everything is combined in the same place.
Okay.
So more facilities.
Yes. Jadi para Bestpackers, kalau kalian dengar sendiri dari Anna ya, jadi pada saat mereka buka itu, akhirnya mereka tahu feedback dari para customer. Dari para customer itu akhirnya mereka mau upgrade lagi hostelnya berdasarkan apa yang customer mau.
Oke. Jadi emang menerima masukan dari customer, kemudian have to upgrade,
adapt also.
Okay. Before talk about Guru Canggu, what are first thing you building hostel, not hotel or villa in Bali?
Why hostel?
Why
I need to answer because Anna was not there.
Kenapa harus hostel?
There was a hostel there already, so we just took the leasehold.
There
was a very simple hostel with metal beds. surfers, paying very cheap, with rice bags on the floor and stove. Only guys and guitar playing 3 o'clock in the morning. And then the neighbors complaining. It's this kind of hostel. And I was supposed to rent just a villa. Actually, the villa that is next to Festive, in front of football field. There's one beautiful villa exotic. I was going to rent that one with 4 rooms. And I just wanted to have a room for me, and then I rented the 3 rooms to guests. And if there is another one wants to rent my room, I would go Mentawai. This is what my idea. But then the person that was giving options to rent showed up with this hostel was available. And then one of the persons that were friends of these partners that I had, he said it's better that you don't have one villa with 4 rooms, but that you have a hostel with 7 rooms, because more rooms, more business. And then because the hostel was next to the vault and between Beach Fins Club, this lokasi is amazing.
Lokasinya keren banget ya. Dekat Fins.
And then they arrived like, wow, we're going to do this, we've been like this, like big team arrived, and I was like, wow, this is very quick. And that's the way. It was not planned. It was not my idea. I just paid my share to do there, and then in the end, obviously, because things went in a difficult way with the pandemic, I ended up paying most of all the renovations. So naturally, I'm holding the position. So, but it was never my plan, and even the concept of the guest house was a girly guest house.
That's why when I saw
very pink, very blue,
when I saw the toilet, lihat kan toiletnya kan yang
ada 2 toilet yang emang yang
girly banget ya,
and gentle banget kayak gitu.
But then Ibu Ana arrived and she said, girly guest house. We do woman empowerment guest house. And now you can take it from there. So I gave freedom for Iguana to do whatever she needed to do to create free expression and free spirit, the vision she had, and now she can speak about that if she wants.
It was a combination of ideas. We both thought that maybe we should go a step ahead and not just to a girly guest house, which was a little. It's nice, but we wanted to go further. So we wanted also to provide our guests opportunities and experience where they can, get a little bit more juice. Meaning meditation programs, movie nights. So this is all
for girls.
Box yoga. So boxing yoga was the first.
Boxing,
for girls.
For girls.
I mean for everybody, but the targeting is more for girls. But then we need also to give some intellectual activities, so people can feel also more empowered there. Especially women. And that's where all these parallel kind of projects became.
One thing that I learned is to be focused on one thing, and then from there you can go to many things. Just like a mind map.
If you understand who is your target, then you can just go skyrocketing. Then you can see what are their interests and what they will love to do, and that's what we try to do there with the extract.
But actually we didn't know our target. So the movie nights, that is the main event that created visibility.
When was the idea come from? All these activities, all the movie nights, the boxing.
Well,
you have many options.
The rooms were not the biggest business.
Can you imagine?
You know now. We are in the same page now,
Yes, because you need to be creative to make money come in. And even today, we are not making a lot. This is another thing we learned with COVID. There's not big business in the future. You need to save, you need to be organized. You can do small profit, but you need to be very organized, which is an amazing experience as well. as a businessman?
As a businessman, I mean, during the pandemic, how you can survive and what you can do, and then we can customize it.
Yes.
And the first time I know have a program in hostel, actually in Bali, in Jogja or anything city, I don't know hostel have a program like a Guru Canggu.
Well, the idea is that's why our line is our motto is much more than just a hostel.
Yeah.
So we have the space, the physical space. It has beds. It's very well decorated. It's beautiful. It's fresh. It's light. But we cannot just stop there. We need to attract more people, not just, of course, the guests sleeping there, but we need to create what we think we already accomplished with some level of success, community.
It was not our idea to build up a community. We wanted to make the hostel visible because you see Lucas is in the gang, in the end of a gang.
Yes.
It was quite hard to find because it was 20 meters.
Yeah, 20 meters. No, it's 100 meters inside from the road. Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's really far away. So I said, why you need to do something here? Yeah. And I had this idea of doing Zoom meetings with my teachers in natural medicine and complementary medicine and do a YouTube channel. Because that would be the way of speaking about health with all my friends and be on Zoom. At the same time, I wanted to buy a movie equipment to have movies in my villa. And then I put two and two together. I said, I'm not going to do it with private. I'm going to bring to Guru Canggu and we do movie nights with debates. Debate meaning you have a movie night, but then you have somebody speaking about why you choose the movie and everybody can question and answer. Because the idea is that I wanted to create interaction. That's what happened in the hostel, That's why hostel is cool, you connect with people. It's cool.
You connect.
And then the movie night started with 7, 8, 10, 11. In the end, we had like the Bitcoin movie night, we were 50. It was full. So we started to raise up a community that was very, very, I would say,
but I wouldn't say it was naive, like you were putting
No, naive in the sense, we didn't know really
we understood that there was potential with the people, and we understood that we could build up a community, and that we could do things with this community. So apart from the movie night with the podcast, so now we have the Guru Talks, and this can go many things.
That's also naive. We didn't plan. I'll start the Guru Talks.
The Guru
the podcast.
The podcast started because we couldn't do the movie night.
No, because we have a guy that we are doing an e-commerce page. We are going to sell products from Bali. So Guru Canggu is about Bali to the world.
Bali
movie nights. We have Zoom meetings. We invite speakers from Bali to the world. Podcast from Bali to the world, and e-commerce, all the products are from Bali to the world. So we have a goal, promoting Bali, the good things of Bali, the good characters on the podcast. We interview good, nice people from Bali, being locals or foreigners. For us, it's the same.
Same,
Yeah, we are going to have a champion in surf. She's local. She's 20 years old. International. She's going already in this international circuit. And then when there's somebody from Raw Foundation, she's local, and then we have foreigners. Then movie nights, exactly from the locals around. We had Japanese people coming there and staying, and people from Bali, locals, and we have foreigners. And the e-commerce is more selling from here and selling abroad, the United States, Luxembourg, Paris, Barcelona. So we will sell, but it was naive in the sense that we didn't have a master plan. Like I believe you didn't have a master plan for best hostels. Okay, movie nights. Oh, it starts to get big. Wow, we have a community. Let's build up the community. And then a guy arrived and said, "Well, why you don't want to do a podcast?" I said, "Oh, okay, good. Let's go and do it." It wasn't like I didn't have a plan or. We are just flowing like water, not ice. And accepting reality that is new and try to take the best we can, digitally speaking, to promote a product that is difficult to sell in the moment of no tourists.
Indeed. Jadi
bikin pusing. bikin pusing
banyak
ngomong
banget
ini.
yang diceritain nih sama Fransisco sama Anna, ceritanya dari awal sampai sekarang.
Guru Canggu sampai sekarang. Jadi emang Guru Canggu itu lebih berusaha untuk membuat komunitas terlebih dahulu, dan mereka berawal dari community bisa meranah ke orang-orang yang lain seperti itu. Jadi
makanya mereka ngebuat podcast,
movie time,
yoga
class ya.
Juga dia buat kayak diskusi. Kenapa kamu milih
debates?
Discussion. Kenapa kamu milih movie ini? Nah, sampai situ akhirnya ya udah you have a discussion after the movie.
That's what built up the community, and then without Anna it would be very difficult, because Anna is the catalyzer of the community with the flyers, with the WhatsApp group, with promoting, and she does amazing tags and with the hearts and the emojis and everything, and this is exactly what makes everything come as a community, because people feel like connected. So after movie night, people usually in the WhatsApp groups, wow, it was amazing, thank you. Then the community naturally starts to connect. And when we stopped, you remember one day we stopped, what happened?
Yeah, there was peace with us.
when we went Permuteran, for vacation, we were so tired of movie nights and organizing, because debate, and we went up, and then Anna can
katanya bahkan pada saat mereka stop movie night-nya itu nonton kayak layar tancap lah ya kira-kira. Malah dikomplain.
What they did, I don't remember.
What they say?
Well, why don't you do the movie nights? Why stopping? It's gonna be a movie night. When is the next movie night? Why no movie night?
Because it's a place where they like to hang out.
Exactly.
Right? It's already become a hub for them.
Exactly. If you don't do it, they get angry. And we have people that they don't commit with any kind of dinner or party at Wednesdays just because they want to go every movie night.
Nice.
So
one question for Anna. You already in hospitality industry ya. Mungkin Anna sendiri udah bekerja di hotel-hotel yang bintang 5 ya. Maybe you already work in a 5-star hotel before. Now you switch. You switch from 5-star hotel to a hostel where you have to open more to people. How do you
feel about that?
Amazing question.
Well, it's not difficult. Meaning, the base of hospitality is of making your guests feel welcome. And this goes from 5-star, 4-star, 3-star to hostel. So for me, it doesn't really matter the money that the guest is paying. As long as I can make him feel like welcome, and make him feel like he's part of the family. So it works everywhere. Of course, then when you are dealing with 5-star guests, they can be a little demanding. Let's put it like that. But
why? We should be treated like this.
There's the thing with money. When people have money, they think that they can buy everything.
Yes. Beda banget sama hostel.
But it's okay. As long as you are honest, as long as you keep your identity, and you give them the smile, and make him understand and predict their needs.
So back to the concept is to be adaptable.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So no matter where you come from, even if you're from 5-star hotel, you have to adapt to anything that will come. Even in the COVID situation, what you do is to adapting.
You are right, because the thing with COVID, and this is also a challenge. The length of stay that I was used to have is like 1 week. For vacation.
Biasanya 1 minggu gitu kan.
But now we are talking of guests to stay like 3 months.
Oh,
3 bulan.
The guests stay 9 months.
We had a Russian girl that stays like she just left last month.
Was the first and she just left now.
So this is a different challenge because when we have guests, and there's one thing I will say that in hospitality we always prefer new guests. Why? Because they don't see the defaults. They are always, everything is new, and then we can always say, oh, this was new for us, we didn't know. In long-term guests, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work like that. So it's a different challenge. So you need to be on top of the game. So you need to understand that they are in their home. They feel like their home. So they feel that kind of, family, and also demanding, a different kind of demanding. So you really need to understand that this hospitality changed during COVID. You need to readjust and readapt to the needs of your guests, because your guests' needs also change. They don't come and go, they stay longer.
They stay long.
Yeah.
Pak bule aja yang di Bali, mereka itu struggle loh, sama-sama struggle.
Sama kayak kita juga,
sama kayak kita juga. Tapi bagaimana caranya mereka beradaptasi dengan situasi ya, Bim ya?
Iya.
Ana pun juga dari hotel bintang 5.
Bukan contoh, tapi mencoba untuk merangkul hostel.
Mencoba merangkul hostel. Nah, enak also. And Fransisco, do you agree with my idea? If staying in the hostel is not for people who don't have money, right?
Oh, we have an amazing story.
That's what I was remembering.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tell the story because it's amazing. She was telling the best way.
Jadi aku mau nanya
Just
nih.
check out this one. Check out this one.
Yeah.
I will complete the story with some details.
Okay. Jadi aku pengen nanya ke Ana.
So translate the story because it's
Bestpackers
amazing.
itu nggak selalu yang nggak punya duit. Nah, Ana punya
alasan
tersendiri, story-nya sendiri, ceritanya. Oke, Ana.
So one time we had a guest knocking out at the Guru Canggu door, asking for a place to stay. So we had one of the dorms available.
No, you went for breakfast, remember?
I went first for breakfast, we weren't there, and then our staff just gave us his contact. And it was funny because I saved the contact on the WhatsApp, and the profile appeared like this gentleman in this
violin,
late 40s with a violin,
like
which
a very
looked like a very expensive violin. So I was triggered. This is not our.
And then he said, "Can I stay one night?" I booked for 2 nights.
I booked for 2 nights. Actually, ended up staying 1 month.
1 month.
And this gentleman. Okay, I'm not going to reveal his identity.
Yes.
Because of privacy.
But
I must say that money is not a problem for him.
No, that violin that he had cost $2 million. It's a Stradivarius from 1640 century.
Wow.
Yeah.
You never thought that.
No, and then he's friend of Schwarzenegger, friends of Antonio Banderas, with photos like, and this is like, and then why he likes to stay in the dorm?
He likes to stay in the dorm.
In the dorm. There's
dorm.
no private room.
No. He
dorm.
wanted to stay in the dorm. Because when he was studying the violin, he used to do it in New York.
Okay.
New York only.
It was one of
He did first Russia. He went to Russia. And then from Russia, father and mother, they gave another school in Austria. The best schools in the world, because his father and mother very rich. And then they sent him to the best school in New York. And then
and in New York, they, of course, if they were studying, there were a bunch of young kids studying the violin, and they slept in these bunker beds.
In the dorms.
And because in New York everything is very small, he used to put his violin outside the window to play.
So small was his dorm. And he was rich, but he was learning.
So the thing about the dorm for him, first he loved it. He loved our hospitality, Fransisco hospitality, also my hospitality, and he loved because there is this movie night, and he loved to stay and bring also his friends, and he kind of remind him of his youth, and he felt very comfortable sleeping there.
He has good memories with dorms. He said, I was planning to stay only 2-3 nights. He said, why I go to Ritz? Why I go to 5-star? I stay in the store. He's building 5-4 high-end villas near Fins Club. He's very rich. And he stayed in dorm for 1 month. So it's not about the money.
And he solo traveling? A solo or group?
He came here to do business, so he came alone. But he had some friends already here.
And now he bring all the family, as his 2 kids and the family here.
And they all used to meet at Guru Canggu for the movie.
And they are very known all over the world. He's an international musician, so he's really a star.
Like a star. He's a TV star.
And he loved dorm for 1 month, not 1 day.
That was very fun.
Terjawab kan bagi para Bestpackers.
You need to translate this.
Jadi yang Ana ceritain ketika ada satu tamu dia itu pergi datang cuma buat breakfast aja ya, buat makan pagi aja. Nah terus akhirnya Ana notice bahwa ada tamu itu. Nah tamu itu akhirnya check in terus ternyata
don't say name.
Okay.
He's a pop star, ya?
Yes. Jadi Ana tuh rada bingung. Backpackers gitu kan. Ini orangnya kok keren banget gitu kan.
Iya.
Nah, ternyata dia adalah seorang musisi terkenal.
Ya. Dan dia tinggal di hostel, dia pilih bunk bed dan itu 1 bulan.
1 bulan. Nggak hanya 1 hari tapi 1 bulan. Terus kenapa dia suka nginep di bunk bed? Karena dulu pada saat dia belajar main violin, apa bahasa Indonesianya? Biola. Pada saat main biola itu dia belajarnya bareng-bareng sama teman-temannya di dorms. Nginepnya di dorms. Jadi pada saat dia ketemu sama Guru Canggu Hostel, dia ngerasa itu memorinya dia saat dulu.
Flashback.
Gitu.
Flashback.
Jadi balik lagi nih kata anak, duit itu nothing, tapi experience itu nomor 1. Number 1 experience, especially when he comfortable.
Yes, of course it has to be comfortable, otherwise it would not.
Of course.
We need to say that also during the movie nights we have guests who are really high-end. We had people from Java, daughters of general, very known. I cannot speak names. So we have. It's an hostel, but people like to go there, no matter if they are rich, very high-class position. We have very amazing, special people
kind
in
of
there.
People stay there
because it's a cool place to be.
Okay,
I have a question. What was your thought about joining Best Hostel in first place?
What is it? Sorry.
What was your first thought hearing about Best Hostel?
About you?
Because maybe we are a local, we just new,
It's a new in
people
hostel.
don't believe that, because everything is in Western. Like maybe the blue booking and then and so on, and also there's a big platform in the world, How do you? What is your first thought joining us when we call?
Well, I think that we are here. We are in Bali. Right. So we need to support each other, and I found it very interesting because you came to us when we were beginning the project. And you were also being, and I found this connection And what I saw was a very enthusiastic professional team coming.
Yes.
Everything very well put out regarding everything.
The shooting and everything.
And the contract and how you're going to operate it. I felt very confident about what you were proposing us.
Yeah.
And I feel like, okay, we are starting. You are starting.
Yeah.
Let's grow together.
Yeah.
Because you are putting the example of other platforms, OTAs, which are already very big, but they start small.
Yeah.
Everything that is big normally starts small.
Yes.
So you need to have the drive and the passion and the perseverance to go and move forward. So that's why I felt like Best Hostels will be very good partners, and we are very happy to have you also on board, and we are part of our history as well.
Yeah, I would like to say just very quickly that the pandemic also regarding hospitality changed the frame of mind, and I'm going to take out the white elephant of the room, is because we were doing, the foreigners were doing hotels for foreigners. This is a true story. And I give a silence because it's true. And during the pandemic, we need to understand we live in Bali. This is Indonesia. And you know the most beautiful thing, we have a guest now staying there for 4 months. She's a father is Rajan Pat, something there, and company. She finished her degree now in Java. She's amazing, cool people, and we started to connect with the young generation of locals. Waku. You had a lot of people coming, lawyers staying in the hostel because they didn't want to stay during the pandemic there in December. And it was so cool to connect.
Running away from Jakarta.
Running away from Jakarta, yes, still trying to do.
Work,
the idea,
work from hostel? Is that
they would go and stay and working there. IT consultant,
IT consultant.
Yeah, TikTok managers going
going there. And so what I felt is that even our box trainer is local. The yoga teacher is not Bule. With like usual. It's not for the kitas or nothing. It's just because it's good. Because we are, and that gave us an amazing performance. And then when you come up, it was for us just, wow, cool. Local people doing a business with hotels. So we felt, we are all in the same mind frame. So I felt like, we are doing the same thing we need to help each other. And changing that paradigm of boule, selling to boule, is very important. Because in the future it's going to be like this. That old time is finished forever. This is my opinion. People in hospitality, if they listen this and they have 5-star, 4-star, they really need to think about we are not boules or not boules. We are human beings who travel and we want to have a good service.
Especially during pandemic, I mean, like this crisis thing, I realized myself. We are all the same at the end. I mean, the virus can spread everywhere. People can, because we are human. So we are all the same.
I do Oriental medicine. I study the human body. We are really the same. There is no difference. It's just our behind seem different. It's inside we are exactly the same. No difference.
Okay.
Actually, talking about that, I will unveil a little bit of a secret. We are doing a new program. We are going to interview very soon an amazing girl. She's working on a program called Decolonizing the Mind.
Decolonizing the mind?
Yes. So building bridges between cultures to erase these prejudices and other...
Classism,
racism.
I mean, sometimes when this is my perception, when I feel like if I go to Canggu, everything is bully, everything it must be for Westerner, to Westerner only.
It's a big mistake.
So I feel like I don't want to go to Canggu. I just want to go everywhere, I feel like, but you guys can change the perception,
Well, but listen what Ibuan is saying, it's very important.
That's exactly the idea. We cannot work more like this, like with these islands. You know, this is the Canggu Bule area. This is the
in Uluwatu, we have this surfer from Australia.
We cannot work anymore like this. We need to collaborate together because the resources are more and more diminishing. So we really need to understand our position. We need to understand how we can help each other, and if we are here, and we are always guests here. So we need to understand that there is no this kind of colonial thing. That's why we are.
I think we know better about hospitality, which is
we need to change this paradigm and work more together and understand each other, because we have much more things in common than we think.
Indeed.
I could not do movie nights without Tegar, which is our electrician. I could not do movie nights without Daniel, who did the podcast and organized this, the event, the podcast. I could not have the hostel working without the Aru and Sinta. You know what I mean? I could not do nothing without the guy, without Putu and Oyen, who is doing the swimming pool. And I could not even promote ourselves. The first video was done because you best also weren't there. So this is an interdependent phenomenon.
Let's not forget about our amazing team now developing also our website.
Lumonata.
They are a team also from Bali. We wanted to choose
everything that is from Bali we are working with.
Wow. Tuh Bestpackers, Anna sama Fransisco ini punya hati yang baik untuk para lokal ya. Jadi instead of mereka bilang kalau kita bule hanya untuk bule, mereka nggak berpikiran kayak gitu sekarang. Mereka lebih berpikir dari Bali untuk Bali.
And that's why we are here. Our podcast.
Dan makanya
thank you for inviting
us.
It's an honor.
It's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you from the heart.
I'm so glad.
So let's grow together,
Let's grow together. Okay. Mungkin sampai situ aja.
We have
more questions. It's okay. We have time until KL. We have time still. We have
itu aja ya.
Udah cukup.
You can.
That's from us.
That's from us. And thank you so much. Have belajar bahasa Inggris 1 jam kurang lebih.
Good job.
Actually, I'm from in Surabaya and living in Bali 5 months. 5 months.
You already speak good English.
Yeah.
You speak better English than I speak Bahasa.
I try to teach you. I need to
slowly, but don't force. If you force,
pelan-pelan.
You are Balinese or you are also
from Jakarta?
You are this is Java energy. But the Balinese have this thing saying pelan, so it's better to go slow.
Slowly, I changed his mind into.
He's doing like hypnosis.
And you must if you are going in Bali, you must going to living in Guru Canggu. Visit in Guru Canggu. So karena have many programs, yoga class, movie time, and podcast, meditasi.
Pokoknya sangat sempurna banget deh. Kalau misalnya kalian nginep di Guru Canggu dan kalian bisa nikmatin banyak aktivitas.
I need to say amazing team because obviously coming from a 5-star, can you imagine in a small place when she does magic? All the team we have there, obviously Anna is doing outstanding work. They are afraid of her, but sometimes they love her. Because she puts all. So the team is insanely good. All the people work.
Again, this is
the merit of Anna.
Untuk tim Guru Canggu, salam kenal.
Thank you. Bye.
And also one thing, can you promote Best Hostel Indonesia in your language?
Saya.
In Portuguese.
I was your language. I said
in Portuguese.
Okay, Iguana can start. I will say mine.
So I'll just say a sentence in Portuguese.
Yes.
That's funny. That's cool. Nobody asked us this.
Para todos que me estão a ouvir de Portugal, se quiserem reservar o Guru Canggu Boutique Hostel, façam-no através do Best Hostels Indonesia.
Best Hostels Indonesia é um novo motor de procura para hostels, né? Para guest house.
Oke, artinya bisa di bawah ini ya.
São os únicos que fazem só hostels. Eu tenho a impressão que é o único motor de procura para hostels e são muito profissionais.
Basically, what you were just saying is that if you want to book Guru Canggu, just do it with the Best Hostels Indonesia. You are the pioneers of booking hostels.
On hostels,
And it's a very reliable and professional platform.
Me, I only said bad things. I'm joking. I said you are very pioneer as well, and if you want to find an hostel, that's the only way you can get it.
Okay. Thank you.
Oke, terima kasih banyak semuanya. Dan ketemu di podcast selanjutnya.
That's hostels.co.id.